Good evening, Rust Enjoyers. Before we get started with the abnormals yapping, I thought I'd show off a little thing that we've been working on the Art of Rust server, which will be linked in the description. Basically, we've gone ahead and built a snowmobile racetrack, slash motorcycle racetrack. It's a bit of both. You could use whatever you want. So, over the course of the next week or so, we'll be on this server, mucking around on here, having fun. And you're more than welcome to come visit and take part. When you're in the server, you could go in the chat, type /racetrack, and then you'll be teleported to here. You can also visit the town where they have all the lovely creative art and whatnot. That would be /town, because this is an artist server. Anyway, so we've been building this up, and I'm going to guide you through it. So much like before with Halloween, we have a switch there. When you switch off and on, it will do a 3, 2, 1 with the light system. Once it goes green, the doors open, and you can run through. So here's the start. Have a lovely little section right over here. We've been building right amongst the icebergs and the all the big huge boats, the tankers and whatnot. I've put snowmen down to indicate places you should avoid driving onto, because unfortunately some of these little ledges stick out too much that you can't drive over them. So if you see a snowman, don't drive into it. And we've also been using these snow walls to treat as like bridges. There's the snowman there. Yeah. Right, so, you're in the water, icy cold water. It's constantly snowing, and then you have to ride up the iceberg itself. I should also point out Mr. Cheese Taco over here. He's the man behind it all. He's built up all of this. We give him a suggestion. He goes wild and just keeps going and making more and more and more. I come back to the server today. I see he's got made a gigantic gingerbread decoration. So, hey, props to him. Right, as I'm slowly riding up this, as you can see, we then have a lovely jump downwards. More snowmen over there. Now, I'm moving very slowly because you're not really supposed to be on here, and the ice, the ice walls, the very top of them, they're kind of like barbed wire. They slow you down. So let's just kind of move around like this, yes. Now, this is one of the worst spots, because when you come down here, you always end up on the right side, and everybody tries their best to turn left, but they always hit that ledge, so yeah. As you go through here, you start to get closer to the trees, and by the way, look at that lovely Christmas tree display right there. Yet again, Cheese Taco. Fantastic job. I should also point out the awesome looking snowman that we have over here. Very, very, very nice. Anyway, so initially, you'd come round through here and you'd turn left. If we want it to be short, that would be how it goes, and then you have to avoid all the snowmen, and then you finish the race. But Cheese had a funny idea. He noticed there's another iceberg here, and he had the sudden impulse to want to go ahead and make the track even longer. We can make it short or long. We're going to set up a garage door automated system so we can just flick a switch and make it short or long. It's that easy. Yeah, falling in the iceberg there. So you ride up that iceberg, fall back down again, and then you'll go through all of here. A bit of a ride up. Remember, you can do this on both snowmobiles and on motorbikes. And Cheese just found out, well, hang on a minute. There's some, there's the tankers here, and you can treat this as a ramp, and you can fly across, and then you can get over to this bit, or you could go around, still figuring this out. And we also realised, there's be quite a lot of people who are going to fall down, so we had to make it so you had to go all the way around here instead. So, right, so then you'd curve outwards, and then we're going to make this all merge into each other, and then maybe we'll go around up here, or maybe we'll just go back through there. But this has been the thing that we've been working on over the past few days, and everybody's welcome to come ahead and, come in and take part. Come ahead. Oh, Hedge, one day you'll learn how to talk properly. But what do you think? Do you like what you see? Is it nice and festive? Is it something you'd like to come and visit? Would you like to dance such as this person right here? Once you see it too. So it's going to be linked in the description. You're more than welcome to come visit us. And with that, let's now skip ahead and talk about those abnormal barders for Christmas week 1. Good evening, Rust Enjoyers. Hope you're doing alright, because it's time for the abnormal barders for Christmas week 1, 2024. Tomorrow, of course, will be Christmas week 2. What skins will be accepted for that? We'll talk about that in a bit. But anyway, we have a decent amount of abnormal skins to chase after. We have the rug, we have the furnace, the garage door, we have the polar bear rock, the backpack, the first Christmas backpack ever to be introduced, sleeper bag, And we also have this hoodie and pants right here. And of course, on Monday, we saw the return of the Christmas items. Very nice, very cool. But they've been introduced years ago, so we don't need to bother about them. We're here to talk about those abnormal skins. And of course, we also have the regular skins, such as the Red Christmas Grenade. We have the Frosty's Locker, the Gingerbread Jackhammer, and the SAR. Now, you're probably sitting there wondering, well, hang on a minute. Abnormal? Regular, what's this going about? Don't worry, I'll quickly explain very briefly. Please understand this. With every rust store that we see, certain skins will become marketable before the rust store even rotates. So if you want to understand how this kind of works, look at the description. 2 videos are at the very top of the description. Basically, please consider watching the first one. It's a short video. It's about 60 seconds long, but it will quickly showcase to you that, yes, we know exactly when these skins are going to become marketable. So beforehand, we'll figure out a price to offer for all of them, and when they become marketable, the very second, we're going to race to put our barters down as soon as possible, because in the future, because we're the first, or rather, we're one of the fastest people to put our barters down, we very likely will be the people who pick these skins up for a cheaper price in the future, and potentially sell them in the future for a very decent bit of profit. Simple as. Now, regular skins, they only become marketable when the rust store rotates, the next day. So, yes. Please be aware of that. Cool. Now, if that's not enough information, if you want to learn a little bit more, if you want to go super in depth in regards to abnormal skins and regular skins, if you don't know how to identify them and when specifically do they appear, consider watching the second video just a bit below. It's about 20 minutes long, but it will go into detail, all the details you need to know about everything. Once you've seen that, you know as much as me, basically. Cool. Right then, so here's something we had to be very well aware of. With the Christmas skins, we're not doing strong barders. Maybe the Rock. I'll talk more about that. But anyway, all of these skins are expected to go down in price very quickly. The second it's not Christmas, oh dear. So we can look at last year's skins very quickly just to get this point across. So let's just look at December 14, Christmas week 1. And unfortunately, some of these skins are kind of still down in price. That's down by 12 cents. That's an AK, not too surprised. Anyway. These skins, let's look at this garage door, for example, all right, because I will come back to this. This was interesting and special last year. It's still selling for about half its price. What's it sell for last year? Free. Oh, wow, it is half price. Ugh. So not everything works out perfectly. But be aware of this. Whilst this isn't exactly doing perfect at the moment, it was still lower before. At its worst, this must have been just over $1, almost. I believe it is literally on the dot, almost around that. So to see it up by 40 cents is nice, but still isn't exactly super great, is it? So be aware, not everything that you see here will work out ever so perfectly. Frosty's Fridge probably is something we can bring up again as well, because I did show off in a previous video where right now this is selling for over $4. But earlier this year, this went as low as about $1.40. Yeah, so it's usually February, March, April time is where most of these Christmas skins are going to reach rock bottom. But from then on, they can only go up, in the lead up, or rather in the anticipation of the next Christmas, okay? So if we could try and figure out what the lowest, rock bottom prices are going to be, that's where we're kind of aim for our buy orders to be, the prices that we want to offer. Okay, cool. So these are 2 fairly okay examples. Now let's go back over to the current rust store. Let's talk about what we want to offer for each and every single skin that we see here. Come on, Hedge, you could keep talking. Sorry about this. I had a bit of a tickle in my throat. All right then, Gingerbread Man Rug. This is weird, uncanny, and I still don't fully get it. So as I look at this, if you've seen it in game, it does look a bit odd. It does look a bit silly. Is that something that people are going to always care about for the rest of the year? Because here's my concerns with Christmas skins. If they're very festive, if they're very, gimmicked towards the holiday, and we've said this before with Easter and Halloween and now Christmas, unfortunately, when it's out of season, people don't want to use it. And therefore, low demand to actually use the skin means low demand, the price never really improves. People will be trying their best to try and sell them for a much cheaper price just to make a sale. But of course, in the lead up to next year, things can still work out nicely. However, more specifically with this particular rug, it's actually selling for the standard rug price, the standard deplorable price of $1.49. When I look at all the other rug skins that came out this year, they've all sold at a higher price. Okay, that's pretty interesting. Actually, no, Blind Rug also sold at $1.49, and Respawn Allegory Fresco. Oh, but these were also abnormal. Funny that. Anyway, so they worked out nicely. Dragon Fan Rug did not, though. Now, that doesn't really look like a rug. It's more like a decoration, but maybe the same thing can be said for that. And that was a holiday skin. That was the Lunar New Year skin. So I'm looking at this. I'm questioning it a lot. But with it not really selling at that high of a price, I think potentially at its worst it might go down to maybe around $1. So I'd sit here and say, you know what? We could probably do like 70 to 80 cents, maybe 70, 90 cents. We could do that. Yep. It'll go down by about a third, reach rock bottom, maybe go a little bit less than $1. But let me tell you, if you pick these up at their rock bottom price and just hold it out and wait until Christmas 2025, I mean, you're going to make profit. I can't guarantee you it'll be a huge, insane profit, but yeah. So this is not going to be a short-term situation. It's going to be a long-term situation. And if that doesn't sound very appealing to you, if you don't want to have like tons of Christmas skins when it's June, maybe just avoid it this week. So just point that out. But yeah, I think I'm going to do maybe 70 cents to 90 cents for that Gingerbread Man Rug. Now, talking about the Ice Vortex Furnace, I don't trust furnace skins. I know this is part of a collection, but even then I'm still not 100% convinced. So we've had, snowman themed furnaces in the past. So as I scroll down, I'll find it in a bit. There we go. That only managed to reach back up to its restore price of $1.49, and then it kind of like stagnated and it's starting to slowly go down in price now. Yeah, a bit awkward. Now, we should also acknowledge the sales history as well, because this has been around for like 2 or 3 years. So as you can see, when it's not Christmas, that went all the way down to about 60, 70 cents. Wow. All right. So, and that didn't even come out last year. You can still make some pretty good, interesting investments with older Christmas skins. But yeah, anyway, this went down to about 60 to 70 cents, and then it went all the way back up to about almost $1.50 again. Looking at the state of that, okay, that's cool, that's interesting. Looking at that, and then going back over to here, the grumpy furnace that we have, I mean, I'm still expecting it to go down. I'm probably going to try and pick these up for maybe around 60 to 80 cents. I'll probably pick up a lot of them, but I know in the future, next Christmas, these will sell for a better price. I've also seen this in game when it's lit up at night time. The lights all light up as well. It does look cool. It does look nice, but it's only really fitting for Christmas. I feel like we've got that point perfectly established now. So with that, okay, cool. Let's put that aside. Gingerbread house garage door. So, reminding myself of this again. This sold at $3 and it only ever managed to get back up to about halfway. But we have had other gingerbread garage doors in the past, or rather gingerbread doors. So as I go over to here, let me point out the person behind this gingerbread door collection, Mr. Faze. He did submit a double armoured door. Could that be accepted tomorrow? Just point it out. But look, gingerbread garage door right there, $1.62. Sold at $2.49, $1.62. What went wrong? I mean, don't know. 194. Well, I think we probably figured this out. Too many listings. Oh dear. Yeah. Too many people compete with each other to make a sale. Yeah, it's starting to slow down and go down. Right, so last year it was doing pretty good, and this year not so much. With another gingerbread garage door appearing, it seems this kind of lost interest, and that's quite sad to see. Now that only peaked up to what price again? Let's just go find out. Went all the way up to about $2. That's a bit concerning. That right there, I've given it a good looking game, and of course last week's rust rotation we did get up nice and close. A perfectly fine looking design. Will there be a gingerbread house deplorable being produced next year? Wouldn't doubt it. Will it be accepted? We don't know. So anyway, that right there, it's probably going down to about $1. So yeah, again, 70 cents, 90 cent buy. Pick them up for a cheap price, hold on to them, and then towards next year, maybe it only goes up to $1.50. Maybe it actually goes all the way up to $2. You'd still make at least double profit potentially. So all right, cool. That's how we're going to approach that. Looking at the remaining skins over here. Oh, okay, this is the interesting skin. Polar Bear Rock. I kind of get the feeling this won't drop off that badly. So I've seen some interesting Christmas rock skins in the past. We've had a snowman head. We had the cool looking North Aurora Borealis. Shut up, Hedge. Anyway, so snowman head rock, $1.50 at the moment. Let's go grab that. And then we've also seen the North Rock, $2.84. It's a cool looking skin. But anyway, is that it? Is that all we see? I know there was the dull one from like a year or so ago. Sorry to say, but yeah, Santa's cookie set never really gained any traction. Anyway, focusing this, Snowman Head Rock, do you drop down in price after every Christmas? Of course it does. Look at this. Yep. So yeah, Christmassy time, then nope. So this is probably something to be aware of. This went as low as $1 back in February of 2024, and its high point was about $1.50, $1.60. So, okay, not that much, unfortunately. But this Polar Bear Rock is different. This Polar Bear Rock is special in regards to, well, you take a look at all the rock skins that came out over the past few years. Do you notice a bit of a pattern? Cute animal. Cute animal. Cute animal. All right, they're doing good. They're the only skins, rock skins from Rust stores that are actually in the positive right now. That polar bear rock, whilst he's clearly Christmassy themed and gimmicked, he's a happy little polar bear. Did you want to pat him on the head? Oh. Now, will that hold purely because of that? I don't think it's going to retain all of its price, but I think that's going to do much better compared to an average rock. And I can't help but assume in anticipation to next year's Christmas, that will actually rise up in price ever so nicely. The amount that this has sold is, like, perfectly reasonable. In fact, if I were to quickly remind you of my 48-hour analysis, I'm always making estimates. I thought that polar bear rock was going to do between 13 to 15,000 subscribers. It has surpassed 15,000 subscribers now. So hopping back over to here. Again, 15,000 in total really isn't that bad. By tomorrow, it might push up to about 16. But even then, that rock right there, at $2.49, I'm thinking it's going to do a very good job of retaining most of its value. So I've got to think about this in a different way. If the pattern of people loving cute animals as rock skins, is, very strong, maybe I want to put down a stronger bar order, but this is risky. I've seen many Christmas skins come out, look very nice when they initially came out, and then just go around February, March, April time, all right? I know I was a bit dramatic in saying that right there, but the point is, yeah, be aware of that. So I think I might maybe at best probably go about halfway. If I want to do a third bar draw, I could do a third bar draw if I want to. I think I'm going to probably do $1 to $1.50. I don't see it going down too badly, but I can see it working out quite nicely in the lead up to next year's Christmas. Also, will we see another polar bear skin being produced next year? Hey, I wouldn't be surprised by it. It's up to the skin creators, but with that being accepted and selling quite reasonably, I'm pretty sure they'll go for it. So, yeah, I think I'll do $1 to $1.50 for that one. Gift stack backpack. Okay, this is the fun one. So, this is the first ever Christmas themed backpack. Tomorrow, I fully expect another one to be accepted. But the main point is, how do you approach this? We've only just had backpacks as skins being introduced, and look, no mercy starting to go down the price. Oh no! I warned you. Anyway, so with this right here, I think the safest way to go about it is just to simply offer 70 cents to 90 cents, just less than halfway. It will be out of season, and unfortunately, by default, I would assume it will lose demand. There will be more backpack skins being introduced to the game in 2025, including Twitch drops and whatnot. Do not be surprised by that. But that right there, could it still be quite interesting? I mean, with another backpack expected to appear tomorrow, because there were 21 backpacks introduced. Well, 21 backpacks were submitted for Christmas 2024. Yeah, maybe you might want to go even lower. Yeah, I'm not joking. That could get pretty bad. It's done almost 15,000 subscribers. Technically, right now, it is the lowest selling backpack skin in the game. But, there will be more skins, and we'll see how that progresses. But yeah, you probably don't want to offer that much. I do anticipate that dropping down pretty hard. It's unfortunate, but it's expected. Sweet gift sleeper bag. So the funny thing is, we just got those Twitch drops, didn't we? And it just so happened we got a free sleeping bag wrapped in lights, Christmas lights. That's also a sleeping bag wrapped in Christmas lights. Bit awkward, but... Anyway, so Sweet Gift Sleeping Bag. You're at currently around 12,000 subscribers. When I considered where that was going to reach, I said 10.5 to 12.5. So by tomorrow, yeah, I still think it could get close to 12.5. Anyway, point I'm trying to get across is that actually going to remain in demand, considering everybody just got a skin like that for free? Problem. So I think I'm probably going to do 70 cents and 90 cents for this one as well. Maybe a little bit less. Again, Christmas theme deplorable. Yeah, but play it safe, go low ball, and in the lead up to next Christmas, maybe it rises up in price a little bit, but we'll take a quick look at all the previous Christmas sleeping bags of the past, and there's quite a lot of them. So, yeah, there you go, Rasmus sleeping bag. Scroll. Last year, we also got a free sleeper bag. I wouldn't be surprised next year we also get a free Christmas sleeping bag. But yeah, what did we see? Christmas gift bag. How low did you go earlier this year and, previous years and whatnot? So... yeah, that went all the way down to about 60 cents. Oh dear, and right now it's currently sitting at $1.19. So yeah, doubled in price still, but yeah, be concerned. Be concerned. If anything, pick up a bunch of these for a super cheap price, and then towards next year, maybe sell it for $1.20 again. You still made profit, but you got to hold on to these. Anyway, with what we just saw there, can we see it happening again with another Christmas skin? Oh, look, Santa's bag, so that's currently selling at $1.38. Let's go ahead and take a look at you. And how low did you go earlier this year? You went all the way down to $1. And in the previous year, it was a bit higher. So I think it could go lower than $1. Anyway, point I'm trying to get across is, It went down to $1 last year, and with this brand new skin right here, it's going to probably be going down to $1 as well. 60 cents to 80 cents. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that. 60 cents to 80 cents. We'll see how it plays out. But yeah, I wouldn't be surprised that drops off very hard. I've already established that quite a lot, haven't I? And here we are, the hoodie and pants. Guys, this is going to drop off really badly. You bought 70 grenades, did you, Keva? I'll talk about that in a second because I'm almost finished with the abnormals talk. Frozen Santa hoodie and pants. I don't know if everybody appreciates it. I have seen people pairing this up with like a assorted bits and pieces, like the Frozen Tier 2, if you haven't seen this for yourself. Oh, no, it's Frosty. It's not Frozen, it's Frosty. Frosty Tier 2 is in the game with the gloves. That pairs up quite nicely with the Frozen Santa set. But what would definitely help this out more specifically is next year, do we see more Frozen Santa Tier 2 or Tier 3 armor being produced? Yeah. Now, you can still wear this with like other Santa-themed armor and whatnot, but as a collection, it would help it out a lot. Anyway, $2 a piece. I would be surprised if this drops all the way down to about 30 to 50 cents. I will not be surprised in the slightest. Once it's out of season, yeah. Now, if you want to offer a higher price, you're more than welcome to do so, but yeah, I've seen this behaviour happen many, many times in the past. Like, we could look at Christmas Gang. You can see how that drops off pretty much every single year. So, Christmas Gang. Funnily enough, the hoodie right now is actually going down in price. So, let's look specifically at the hoodie first. Right now, it's currently dropping down. Oh, no, it's been bought out again. Whatever. No, it's going down. I got mixed up because my currency, dollars, blah. Anyway, every single February, March, April, yeah, it drops down to about $1.10 to $1.20. Bit unfortunate, but of course, with the high point this year, it went all the way up to about almost $2.50. So yeah, it does double in price pretty much every single year. And the legs, the pants, well, they're currently around $4. Yeah, they were. Oh, no, they're $5 now. What? Yeah. So that usually performs a fair bit better. But early this year, this went as low as about $1.20 as well. So that's definitely a nice long-term investment to consider. Buy a bunch of these when it's March time in 2025 and just wait until next Christmas. Look how every single year it keeps peaking up higher and higher and higher. But anyway, that right there, that's actually red. That actually looks like Santa's clothing. This right here, unfortunately, has got all the ice and the blue and whatnot. I don't think everybody likes the appeal. The point I'm trying to get across is Christmas Gang is already beloved and liked and used. This, I don't think we'll be able to push it aside, and unfortunately that would probably lead to neglect and being forgotten about, and unfortunately end up fairly cheap. Now, not everybody can afford Christmas Gang, so people will look for alternative options, and this very likely will be the alternative option. Either way, 30 cents to 50 cents. Very sorry to say, but fully expecting it. So if you're not off a higher price, you're more than welcome to do so, but you very likely will have a lot of people jumping in and dumping on you. All right? So, yeah. Right then, let's talk about the regular skins. So we just had Mr. Keva walk in and say, I bought 70 of these. Now, there's nothing wrong with that, but I'm still not 100% sure with these. Like the F1 grenade fix, which was being mentioned quite recently, and I'm still thinking it's being mentioned, that looks like it's not actually coming out until we have the January Forcewipe, or the January update. And let me tell you, I'm under the impression the primitive game mode is going to be introduced in January. January Forcewipe 2025 is going to be immense. So, in-game right now, the spec gloss still looks bad in it, and when people look at it in third person, they can't even see it. The skin doesn't work, as of now. I worry for this. Now, first of all, real quickly, how Christmas gimmicked is this? It looks like a bauble, tree bauble, but it's not like blatantly sitting there with like a Santa hat or something. It's just nice and shiny. Hey, at the end of the day, if we do not see any more grenade skins being accepted for another 7 years, that will go up in price. It's fully expected. There's no other options, basically, that's affordable and approachable. Take a look at all the grenade skins currently in the game. That right there is $12.50. That's $18.50. That is $30, and that is almost $60. Now, I do believe these are getting manipulated, but these came out years ago. There's only so many of them in circulation, and of course, it's easy to get manipulated. That right there, probably by tomorrow, you're looking at about 20,000 subscribers. And let me remind you, subscriber count is the bare minimum. I can confirm to you at least 19,081 individual people have bought this skin. I can't confirm to you how many they bought each. Keva bought 70. So we've just found that out. The majority of people probably bought one for themselves, but there's probably a lot of investors that probably bought maybe up to 100 each, maybe even 1,000, because they don't expect more grenade skins to be produced and accepted. Do you think other skin creators, seeing this being accepted, will now want to go ahead and make, grenade skins from here and now? Black Diamond Collection. Abyss. Oh, actually, Abyss grenades would look pretty cool. That would actually look pretty sick. But yeah, you get the idea. Redemption, Whiteout, Blackout. Actually, I just looked a bit odd. But anyway. So, looking at that, I'm still concerned. I'm not 100% confident it's going to be A-OK. Maybe a lot of people are just going to jump onto it purely because they're like, oh, it's so special, it's so unique, we're not going to get any other grenade skins anymore. Like, I know, artificial. I personally think I could just play it safe and do 60 cents to 80 cents, but I can't help but assume it's going to probably stay above $1. How often can you see yourself wanting to skin your grenades? How often are you using grenades? Hello, Bradley, how you doing? I've got a Christmas present for you. Ha ha. Anyway, I think I will probably do 2 buy orders. And I think I might do like 80 cents to $1.10. All right? Better than $1, but still not 100% sure. I'm not 100% sure, and therefore I can't be 100% confident. I want to make sure I don't get dumped on. I want to make sure I don't accidentally buy thousands of these things. I have bought hundreds. I have bought hundreds of skins in the past. It's become a problem. But, right, in the lead up to next Christmas, will that actually rise up in price? I don't know. Will we see another grenade skin being produced and accepted in 2025? Will we see more than one grenade skin being produced and accepted in 2025? Will we see Twitch drops? Twitch Rivals grenade, anybody? Bright and purple? Alright, anyway, point I'm trying to get across is, if I'm not super confident, I'm not going to go super into it, so 80 cents to $1.10. If you want to offer a higher price, you're more than welcome to do so, but be wary of February, March and April. The springtime. The dreaded Easter dip. Okay. With the Frosty's locker, I kind of can't help but assume it's going to probably still end up like the Frosty's fridge, where it will go down in price, of course, pretty badly down to around February time. How low will it go? Well, I'm not sure if it's going to go, like, based on its price, not as bad compared to the fridge. Fridge sold at $2.49 and went basically half in price. When I look at all the locker skins that exist, what is the cheapest one? It's probably Pixel. It's probably... Oh, wow. That's already down by 42%. What? Anyway, lowest price. I can confirm to you the cheapest one is Pixel Locker, but it's $1.38. That's already sitting here at $1.49. I'm thinking I'm going to probably do 90 cents to $1.20. I don't imagine that's going to drop off too badly. And knowing that, no, you know what? I might retract it a bit. I might go 80 cents to $1.10. I could see it probably matching up to the price that the fridge. See, the fridge at its lowest sold out around $1.40, which is basically almost the price that this is. Oh, it's conflicting. It does look nice. It's not as good compared to the fridge, but it still looks very nice. And of course, it's still very Christmassy themed. Therefore, it'll lead up to next Christmas. That could still work out quite nicely. All right. What about 80 cents to $1.10? We'll go with that. 80 cents to $1.10. I think that'll be okay. I think I'll be fine with that, and I think you'll be able to afford that. So, yeah. Also, question, how many do you actually want to buy? Yeah, so just point it out. Let's move on to the next skin, Gingerbread Jackhammer. So, we don't have that many Jackhammer skins, do we? And last year, we got 3 accepted, and this year, we only got 1 accepted in a Rust store and 2 Twitch drops. And the year before, from 2022, same thing pretty much. We had the Nutcracker Jackhammer in 2022, and this hasn't really performed super great. But the lowest point it ever went down to was $1. Yeah? So, over here, lowest point, here, yep, February 2024, it's $1. And the year before that, oh look, it's basically $1. Yes. So, if the Gingerbread Jackhammer is to perform as bad as this in terms of when it gets real bad, yeah, it's going to probably just only go down to $1. Now, that did just over 21,000 subscribers. This right here has just only gone over 15,000 subscribers. There's less of these by quite a significant amount compared to the Nutcracker Jackhammer. And also, the design of this, nice, sweet, savoury, oh, so delicious. I think people will appreciate it. I think it'll probably perform a little bit better compared to the other Jackhammer. But to play it safe, I don't want to go super into it, so I'm probably going to do 80 cents to $1.20. 80 cents to $1.20. I can still see this drop down in price, but with a sheer lack of Jackhammer skins in the future, yeah. So we'll see what happens in the future. But maybe other skin creators will just randomly feel the need to make Jackhammer skins now. We'll find out. Then we have the Snowflake SAR. That's going to become a 60 cent to 80 cent barter, much like the AK-47. That's just an inevitability, I'm afraid to say. That only just managed to go over $1 with the roll of this, and it's Christmas now. 60 cents to 80 cents. Very sorry to say it, but wouldn't be surprised if it happens, basically. So yeah, that is basically everything. If you want to go jump in and buy these skins for yourselves, you're more than welcome to do so. Support those skin creators over the course of 2025. Keep an eye out for them. I'm pretty sure they'll be putting out very nice creative designs in the future. But yes, tomorrow, what are we expecting? Another round of Christmas skins. So let's just close all of these tabs. Goodbye, 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 skins. I'm tired of looking at you. You might have seen yesterday, or no, it's today. Well, I recorded this yesterday. I looked at all the top performing skins based on what we can see on micro522.com, which is linked in the description right now. But yeah, the 2 top performing skins are Anime Sheepman Adores. And, well, let's go quickly take a look at that. So, over to here, micro522.com. If you go back to the weeks when all the Christmas skins were submitted, oh, look, this Christmas Chan, and oh, look, this Christmas Miracle Glow. Do you think either of these skins would be accepted tomorrow? This one over here, at least, technically speaking, is a pseudo collection continuation, because this is basically the same character from the Popstar AK-47, because Mr. RR3 created it. Which is, there you go. I think that's the same girl. I think. Anyway, they are supported. People want them. And as much as you can sit there and complain about it, I know you voted for them. You're just putting on a strong face. You're weak. Yes, Ginger Hammer is also a very good shout. We've only had one marketable hammer skin in all of this year. It's the Easter Chick hammer, and that's pushing $7 now. So that potentially could be Uncle's first ever skin to be accepted. Let's see what happens there. But yeah, go watch my video showcasing all the skins. You could get nice and hyped up for it, and we'll just wait and see. I also show off an extra selection of skins based on what my own chat, my own server suggested with their bingo cards. But yeah, it's just going to be week 2. But at the very least, this weekend, we are going to start seeing like regular workshop skins being submitted again. So here's the Holiday 2024 contest entries list. We've had, 12 skins accepted, and tomorrow potentially another 12 will be accepted. So what will it be? Could it be a white tier 2 set, the Snowman set right there? Are you tired of seeing white out tier 2 being very expensive? The price of that kilt? The coffee can? Well, maybe, just maybe, we could get a full white set right here in front of you. His face punch willing, we shall see. But yeah, he's wearing it with whiteout. He knows what he's doing. Mr. Ideal, I know what you're up to. But hey, we shall see. Could we potentially see, I don't know, Yeti tier 3? Candy Cane tier 3? Which backpack will be accepted? You know, we've got like 3 different gingerbread backpack skins here. The first one that I'm going to show off is the actual collection continuation to the gingerbread collection with all the clothing and armour. And then these 2 right here, they are 2 other options. That one has been getting quite a lot of support. Wait, was it this one? Was it? Wait, no, there's 4 gingerbread, but I don't know where I am anymore. How many backpack skins do we have? Oh yeah, there's 4. There's like 5 or 6. I don't know anymore. There's a lot of backpacks. I am expecting more tomorrow. So yeah, that one's got a lot of support behind it. I showed it off my Rust Workshop skin checks bingo video for Christmas. Yeah, so anyway. Cool. Feel free to comment below what you think will be accepted tomorrow. I'm not expecting an early Rust rotation tomorrow either. I think it will just roll out maybe about 8 o'clock London time. That seems to be fairly average. So yeah. That's it. So this weekend, regular skins will be submitted again. Next week's Rust Store will be the last Rust Store of this year, and it will be a normal Rust Store. I wouldn't be surprised if the Christmas items do stick around for that as well, though. That did happen last year. And then after that, the January Forcewipe Rust Store rotation, where we are expecting some very cool looking skins, and I wouldn't be surprised in the slightest if we do see an immense amount of people playing, and of course a ton of skins being bought. Much like last year, you can see for yourself that for January 4, 2024, the amount of skins that sold was absolutely insane. Get a good look at that. 50,000 subscribers for the hoodie and pants, 34,000 subscribers for the bandana there, 30,000, 30,000, 25,000, 24,000, 24,000, 17,000 and 16,000. It was maddening. It was crazy. But a lot of people were playing. So, of course, they saw the Rust Store and thought, yeah, I'm going to go buy that. That looks cool. So, yeah. Be warned, be warned. They will sell a lot. And unfortunately, pretty much all the skins that will sell in the January Forcewipe Rust Store very likely may become oversaturated. Far too many people buying compared to actual demand for the skins. Cool. So I think that's it. So how are we doing over in game right now with the racetrack? I was just looking around, and I'm pretty sure they've finished the extension. How's that looking? Mr. Cheese, have you been hard at work? He's been figuring it out. All right. Good stuff. Good stuff. Looks like it's fully complete, and you're more than welcome to come visit us. We've been putting in quite a lot of work into this. I'm pretty sure he's probably working on the automated system now to have the garage doors work with a flick of a switch. Good job there, Mr. Cheese Taco. He is the architect, and he is incredibly smart. So, yeah, props to him. Props to him. Right then, so, shall we now skip ahead and showcase the actual barders for the abnormal skins? 4, 3, 2, 1, and off we go. Right, Polar Bear Rock. Show yourself. Oh, there we go. Oh, that was quick. Right, then what do we have? Gift stack backpack? No. Sweet gift sleep there? No. There we go. We got the got this. What's going on over here? Don't know. Ice Vortex. Gift stack backpack, still not seeing it. All the skins that we've actually done a barter on, put them over there. Oh, there you go. Do we have anything else? Not really appearing. Let's go over to the other account very quickly then. Let's go do a barter in that Polar Bear Rock. Right, that's got barders already going over to... Oh, wow, that's looking pretty strong. It's looking pretty strong. Right, so that's already got barders pushing up to about $1.30. Fair enough, fair enough. Where do I want to position myself then? A little bit higher, yes. Right. Sweet gift sleepy bag. Oh, that's appeared now. Back over to here. Sweet gift sleep. Back. Come on. All right. Blah, blah, blah. 54 cents. I don't know. You know what? I'll just go slightly above you. Right. Gingerbread garage door. Okay. You. People have already put down a good barter on that. Frozen Santa Pants, the hoodie. No, they're still not there. Right, okay, you know what? I think we've done a decent amount of barders. Let's now skip ahead and look at the abnormal barter support. But at the end of the day, we know these are Christmas skins and they're still going to go down in price around February, March, April, blah, blah, blah. Yap. Yeah, we were yapping a little bit too long. Right, let's just jump in. So, of course, some of the skin prices have appeared in scmm.app now, but let's actually jump in and take a look at all of these skins. Now, of course, I've already said it, these Christmas skins, every single one that we're about to go ahead and take a look at, all of them are going to be below their rust price, for sure. We know that. And their barter's not going to be very close to it. So, yes, every single skin that you see here, you are better off doing a barter. If you truly wanted to pick these up, well, first of all, if you want them, by all means, buy one for yourself. Just treat yourself. But if you think, actually, if I wanted to make an investment into them, would I want to just stick with doing a barter? Yes. Yes. So take, for example, the Polar Bear Rock. The one skin that I was, like, reasonably interested in based on, well, cute designs on rocks tend to work out quite nicely. Well, guess what? For a $2.49 skin, the barters only go about halfway. Only about halfway. So if you're going to sit there and say, Hedge, if I did like a $1.50 barter, could I get these for $1 cheaper? Yes, I wouldn't be surprised in the slightest. Over the course of the next 20 hours until, like when it's tomorrow and then when the rust rotates, I won't be surprised if some more barters do appear. I do think this will be getting quite a decent bit of traction, but what happens over the course of the next couple of months? What happens when we reach February, March, April? There's only one way to find out, but the barter support is pushing all the way up to $1.30, which is a lot better compared to some of the other skins we're about to take a look at. For example, here we have the Gingerbread Man Rug. Now, this has barters going all the way up to about 94 cents. Now, based on the price it's selling at, $1.49, that's actually doing pretty good. But could it go lower? Probably. Did it sell quite ridiculously? Well, hopping back over to here, you can see it's the top selling skin with about 22,000 subscribers. By tomorrow, maybe it pushes up to 23,000. Quite a lot, but not a ridiculous amount. But it's still, you could see maybe around 100 plus quantity eventually. So keep that in mind. But yeah, the barters are stopping only about 2/3 of the way of its price. So yes, you could just put down a solid $1 barter. You could pick up a ton of these up for about 50 cents cheaper. That simple. Gift step backpack. Yes, that's basically stopping at 80 cents. I know there's a 10 there, but yeah. You could put down like a 90-cent barter or a $1 barter. Wouldn't be surprised in the slightest if you pick these up for, of course, much cheaper. So yeah, that's in an interesting spot. but it still looks like it's going to drop in value pretty hard. So, all right, well, with more backpacks expected in 2025, you shouldn't be surprised. I know it's Christmas themed, and in anticipation for Christmas 2025, maybe it does rise up in price ever so nicely. But, that's not until next year. So, yeah, long-term investments. Sweet Gift sleeping bag, you are selling for what, $2? And yeah, your bar does basically stop at 70 cents. That is not retaining its value. No, that is dropping down hard. Over to here, Gingerbread House Garage Door, a $2.49 skin, and as you can see, it basically stops at about 90 cents. Yep. So everybody basically played it safe. Here we have the Frozen Santa, loads of borders around 50-ish cents and below, and that's basically it. Loads of people playing it safe. They know how this usually works, and that's how they've approached everything. So the exact same thing will be happening next week as well. Now, I'm not 100% sure if I'm going to do an Abnormal Barders video next week, because that'll just be rolling into Christmas. I mean, I might still will do it. I just don't think I'll be streaming it. Yeah, I am planning to take at least maybe a week or two off from streaming, chat. Just want to point that out to you. But, yeah, it's routine. This is expected. And now we just kind of wait for these all to drop off in price. So I hope I got the message across to all of you. Be prepared. These are going to drop pretty hard. But, yeah, that's fine. We'll live with that, I'm sure. So, cool. Best of luck with you then. And I hope you enjoy the springtime. I hope you have fun picking up all of these skins for a much cheaper price around then. But remember, from then on, it can't go any lower. And then, gradually, as time goes on, it's slowly, graciously rises up in price as we steer towards November and December for 2025. Right then, that's it. So, out of the remaining skins in the contest entries collection, which ones do you think will be accepted tomorrow? I'll link this in the description so you can see for yourself. But yeah, what ones will be accepted? You tell me. And that's it. That's a wrap. That's everything that needs to be said. And just to remind all of you, if you want to get a good look at some of the skins that I saw in here, the top performing skins, or skins that my own server, my Discord server, suggested, consider looking at this video right here. I have chapters, I have links to all the skins as well that are mentioned in order of appearance. So yeah, it's for you, I guess. I ain't got much else to say. So thank you once again, and yeah, let's see what gets accepted for week 2 tomorrow.